would you share your doctor's appointment with a stranger? The number of physicians offering group visits has actually doubled since 2005. Dr. Devi Nampiaparampil is an assistant professor at the NYU School of Medicine. She's offered group visits. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, how does a group doctor visit work?
Well, right now, patients can have a lot of frustrations with the healthcare system. So if they have a problem today, they might still have to wait several weeks for an appointment. And even when they get that appointment, they may still only have 10 to 15 minutes of actual face-to-face time. So the idea here is that with a group visit, you may have more face-to-face time with the doctor, maybe an hour to 2 hours, but you just have to share that time with other people. So you all get to ask your questions and get more information in the group setting.
That's the benefit. What's the downside and
Yeah.
and you know, what do people say about their privacy?
Well, privacy is one thing. So we really try to emphasize to people that this is still a medical visit and they have to respect other people's privacy and not share any of the information outside of the group. The other downside is that you would only use this for chronic conditions, so things where your condition's pretty stable and not necessarily that controversial. So,
such as?
So, for example, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. You wouldn't use something like this for a drug or alcohol abuse problem, for example. We still emphasize privacy, but it's just a different nature in terms of the stakes of the privacy.
Is it your judgment that most of the patients who do this are satisfied by the experience and believe it was worthy?
Well, people who do it, they volunteer for it. So it's not something that's forced upon people. So the people who do it usually do like it. And some of them like the group setting because, especially for patients who are a little bit quiet or they think of questions later after they go home, the group setting is nice because other people may ask questions. They can get information in that setting and think of things that they might not otherwise ask about. And they might get support, too, from the other people.
Yeah, people at home are probably saying, I don't want to share my time with the doctor. I want to talk to the doctor alone. I got my own concerns. I have some privacy concerns. But this is about cost effectiveness. Does it save money?
Well, there's two things. So it wouldn't substitute the actual individual visit. So people would still meet with a doctor one-on-one, but this would be sort of in addition, so if they wanted more information. In terms of the cost savings, the studies are mixed. It's only been studied in a few conditions so far, but it looks like, generally speaking, it saves people on hospitalization. So for example, with diabetes, people are less likely to be hospitalized for it, and that can save up to $7,500 or so per patient.
Dr. Devi, thank you. Great to see you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.